Welcome back, my friends. We're starting the second match in a modern competitive league. Looks like we won the die roll, so we will definitely be on the play here. Ooh, with a weird hand. A lot of lands, small amount of interaction. It could get there. Considering that we're trying to be the control deck, I think this could be a decent keep. It's definitely very risky, and it could be punting it, but Spell Snare could be good in the matchup, and Thought Scour could be good in the matchup. Well, Thought Scour could be good in drawing us into something. This is tough, though. We're gonna say keep, hesitantly. Very hesitant keep. And we will likely lead with Scalding Tarn. We're all be getting an island. And then Thought Scouring ourselves, but it depends. Looks like our opponent is ready to keep 7 as well. And we pass. Let's see what we're up against here. Forest. Birds of Paradise. Oh boy. We are not properly positioned to deal with this. I'll actually get a Water Grave. Just make sure we get our mana online. Snapcaster Mage. Not a horrible draw. Not a great draw either. Let's see. We'll probably fetch a Steam Vents with this. Keep up Spell Snare. Pretend like we've got Mana Leak or something. Yeah, we don't want to see this. Not now. Steam Vents it is. This is tough actually. We could bolt the bird, but I like keeping up Spell Snare again with Snapcaster Mage. This could be some form of Bant Company though. And Bant Company is not a great matchup, especially because we don't have any counters in hand right now. Water Grave. Thing is, if we bolt the bird right now, it'll force them to play Collected Company if they have it right now. And there's an argument for waiting to see if we draw a Mana Leak, Click. Interesting. So actually, I don't think Click is usually played in Bant Company. They will likely take our Snapcaster Mage here. Oh, okay, so this is Bant Knightfall. They targeted themselves. I guess they don't really need that right now. Delver of Secrets is not a bad draw at all. We'll play a fetch. We'll run it out. And we'll go ahead and just pass here. And we'll see what our opponent goes ahead and does. We would really like to Snapcaster Mage into Kolaghan's command. That would be the ideal play. Because we're going to be pressured by this Vendilion Click pretty soon. And we don't want our opponent going off with Retreat and Knight of the Reliquary, where they sack lands, and then they get to untap Knight of the Reliquary to continuously sack lands, get Knight of the Reliquary up to very large power and toughness. And then I think they usually finish off the game with like a Kessig Wolf Run too. But like a 15/15 Knight of the Reliquary usually gets there most of the time anyways. Yep. Ooh, they're shocking. Path to Exile. I'm actually fine with that. Yes. We'll use the ability. We'll get... we'll get an island. Because Cryptic Command is something we want to keep available to us. But yeah, this is the problem. It's a very land-heavy start here. So we'll see what our opponent can produce here. There's an argument just going Snap Bolt. I kind of want to just save Snapcaster for a more juicy play. Solid Pride Mage is in. Sure, we'll get smacked for 4. This Gavany Township could be a real issue soon, so we would like to draw some removal spells very soon. Now, Snapcaster Mage, very good draw. They might be playing Spell Queller, so it could be good to do this main phase. I don't know how smart that is, because they could swing with both, and then we could get a snap in the graveyard. This is tough. This is very tough. I'm not sure what the correct play is here. My gut says go for it now to avoid any shenanigans, like snap, deal 2 damage, make him discard. And that way next turn we can go snap, bolt the Qasali Pride Mage. Yeah, I'm a fan of this play. Even though it's missing out on just a little bit of value, I'm just afraid of what our opponent can produce here. Discard a card, deal 2 damage. Alright, what did they discard here? They discarded another retreat. Interesting, so it looks like they're pretty flooded on those. Hopefully they don't have like a collected company waiting in their hand. I don't think we block here. I think we just say fine, take 3. That is a-okay, because we're not dead till we're dead. We'll use our life total as a resource. Interesting. Creeping Tarpit is not a good draw. The question is, are we blocking now? Because how effectively are we attacking? You know, we're going to hold back one more turn. Because if they go collected company here, that could be really tough for us. So they did see Delver of Secrets. That might, you know, hint to them that, you know, we don't have like a hard counter in the hand right now. But we'll see if they go for it. There's a lot of lines of play available to us and them, I'm sure. If they run out of Spell Queller here or something to try to keep pressuring us. My guess is, though, they're probably just going to go for a collected company here. Spell Queller. Alright, so if we say okay to this, what does that mean? It could also indicate that they have another Spell Queller in hand, or they're baiting out a counter spell for their collected company. The thing is, we don't have a counter spell. So the issue becomes, how do we deal with both of these threats? And the option becomes double block the Qasali Pride when it attacks next turn and bolt right now. Because threats in the air are far more threatening. They're attacking with both. Let's say, okay, let's go to blocks. And they're probably going to activate the Gavany Township here. in response, we will get Lightning Bolt, say okay, and then, like we said before, flyers are more of an issue. Now they still get a +1/+1 counter on the Qasali Pride Mage. Now we have Creeping Target available to us to double block. We're not attacking. We need to control the threats on the ground now. Oh, Ghost Quarter. That's really strong, actually. Oh boy. Alright, we need to draw a removal spell. We need to draw one soon. So we'll say okay to that trigger. And we gotta get this Ghost Quartered sometime. But let's see if we can even get a block in. Okay, so we can't get a block in. We want to use the ability. Let's get an island. And I don't think we want to take a lot of damage here. I think we want to block while we can. They'll probably pump up. Yep. And now we need to see a Terminate, a Fatal Push off the top. Something good here. K-Command. Interesting. So we could go K-Command, get back Snapcaster, make him discard. We'll take 6 next turn. This township is real tough to deal with. I like making him discard right now. It's just a void. Whoops, tapped the wrong mana there. Alright, there we go. Make him discard. Let's see what they're working with. Some more information. And it was just a forest. Alright. So here we don't have to block. Could be risky, but I don't think we have to block. We say okay. Take 6, probably. Take 5. And I think at this point we're fine going down to 1. Let's get out an island. Go Snapcaster Mage. That's fine. I was gonna go for Thought Scour anyways. Just to try to dig into something to deal with this target myself. K-Command. Interesting. So here we can actually go on their draw step. You can play Kolaghan's Command, get back Snapcaster, go Fatal Push. I think that's the correct play. Now, of course, if they return target creature, target player discards a card. We'll get back Snapcaster, make him discard. Hopefully they don't have another flash threat. It was a plains. We'll play out the Snapcaster Mage. We'll go ahead and target Fatal Push. And then we'll go ahead and cast with Flashback. Alright, so 1 life, not the best place to be at. Let's see if we can... Oh, that is a great top deck. Alright, what do we want to exile? We probably want to exile Scalding Tarn, Delver of Secrets, Thought Scour. Spell Snare is not bad, but I'll go ahead and cut that out. We don't necessarily want to see that. Let's see if we can stabilize at this board. Knight of the Reliquary. Ugh. We'll go ahead and activate Tasker twice. Try to draw into some goodies here. Because they can't really attack. I mean, they could. And we'll go again. It's a great late game draw there. There's not many cards that they could give us here that we don't want. Delver of Secrets, sure. Lightning Bolt. Let's start out with Serum Visions. We see some junk on the top of our deck here. Let's go ahead and play out the Delver. Would have been really nice to see like a Terminate or something. If they attack, I don't think they're winning. Yep. We'll go ahead and Tasker again. Let's squeeze out some value here while we can. And that's Cryptic Command, Fatal Push. We would love to see both of those, actually. Serum Visions. Sure. See if our opponent wants to do something at end of turn here. They do not. Let's see if we can flip Delver, start pressuring our opponent from the sky. Wow, Terminate is a great draw. If they have Path to Exile here, though, that's fine. We don't actually care, I think. We'll start out with Serum Visions. Go ahead and bottom both of those. We'll Terminate right now to try to get in some damage. And if they have Spell Queller here or Collected Company, see, Spell Queller is fine because we have the Bolt to answer it. And we'll just go ahead and Bolt right now. There we go. 1 life. That's how we drew it up, isn't it? Okay. Static Caster is probably good in this matchup. Engineer Explosives is good. Dispel is good. I imagine they have Collected Company, even though we didn't see it. Anger of the Gods could be good to sweep up their board. I like Delver of Secrets. I think it's great. Spell Snare is really important in this matchup to deal with like Voice of Resurgence. I like Mana Leak a lot too. This is tough. I'm not actually sure what we keep, what we take out here. I don't have too much experience with the deck just yet to know exactly. I think Cryptic Command is also a great card. It gets Spell Quellered, but maybe Anger of the Gods. We still have Voice of Resurgence. I don't know how we don't bring in Anger of the Gods. Maybe we cut a few counter spells, as once we get into the late game, they're not the best. And in a sense, we are the control. I mean, maybe we can cut on 1 Cryptic Command, and then maybe like 1 Thought Scour. I don't know. I think Mana Leak is pretty good. But then again, like we said, if they have Voice of Resurgence and they land it, then counter spells aren't going to be the best. So we'll see if we can run this. See if it can take us to the finish line against what looks to be like Bant Company. Sorry, it's Bant Knightfall with Retreat to Corehelm. But I think they play Collected Company. I could be wrong, though. Sure. Birds of Paradise. Yep. Alright, so here I like keeping up Spell Snare. Even though we have the Fatal Push to answer the birds, we also have an answer to a 3-drop right now. And they don't go for it. Interesting. Which could mean they're keeping up. I don't think they can't keep up Spell Caller here. So I think we shock in Blood Crypt here. And just go Fatal Push. Here we have a choice. I think we're just going to go ahead and Serum Visions. If they had a 2-drop, they probably would have played it. And I like lands. I like seeing lands on top. I think we want land. So next one, playing Creeping Tar Pit. I don't know if we want the... because we really want to get to Cryptic mana. And Engineer Explosives is also so good. I think we put the Tar Pit on the bottom, Explosives on top. And here we'll keep up Lightning Bolt. Man, they are cut off of their lands here. That's really rough. We'll go ahead and... but they could be just playing towards Collected Company. Or that. Play a land. Yep. They'll get the clue. They'll play it smart. And... question is, do we play it smart? Do we just try to get this off the board right now and then jam Tasigur next turn? I think so. I don't think we want to save this bolt for too long. Yep, we'll give them... let them get 2 clues. That is a lot of card advantage. Delver of Secrets. Interesting. So we have 4 cards in the graveyard. Fortunately, we can't play Tasigur and Delver and keep up Spell Snare. So I think we will just... play Tasigur. And keep up Spell Snare. They have... I mean, I know their deck is stocked with 3-drops. But... I just want to be insulated against like a Voice of Resurgence right now, because that really shuts down the Cryptic half of our deck. If they Path to Exile here, we're okay. We have another Tasigur for later down the road, and then that gives us Cryptic mana. Out of the Reliquary. Also not great for us. Interesting. This is tough. I think we try to figure out what we can do here. I like the next land for... Cryptic Command. And I like Bolt too, so it's tough. I think we'll go ahead and top Bolt, just in case we don't shuffle for some reason. And we're not going to attack, because they could just play Retreat to Corehelm here. I'm hoping that we'll keep up 2 mana and that'll scare them off from actually playing it. But they can go off here. Voice. Fantastic. That is why we keep up blue mana. Crack a clue. Yep. So that's giving them a lot of nice card advantage here. Oof. Oof. Yep. Another land. Oh. Yep. Here they go. Are they going off here? Are they jamming the retreat while they can? Voice. Ouch. Yep. So now we don't have necessarily a clear line of play. I don't know how scared we should be about this Knight of the Reliquary. There's an argument to just setting out Engineer Explosives on 3 and then blowing it up next turn, as well as casting a Delver of Secrets. But that just basically tells our opponent, look, I got nothing. We could also just bounce the Knight, draw a card, and swing in with Tassiger. And that insulates us from the combo. And it also avoids it also avoids the counter trigger off of Voice. And because Knight of the Reliquary requires 2 colored sources. Oh, Elspeth. Oh my god. That's disgusting. If we draw a land here, though, we're in a pretty good position. A Cryptic. Here's the thing. We can set Engineer Explosives on 0. But we can't Cryptic end of turn. That's the problem. So what we're going to try to do here we're going to set it on 0. We're going to blow it up. We're going to attack Elspeth down to 1. Play both of our Delvers with the goal of flipping so we can get through, or K-commanding as well. And we kind of got to play main phase because of this Voice. Definitely not a fun card to have to deal with. There's also an argument to getting another red source here in case we draw Anger of the Gods. I am definitely very worried about Knight of the Reliquary, though. And also, if they just tap out here, and they play a bunch of creatures, and we flip both of our Delvers, we can tap their team and actually go for lethal. Of course, that's assuming they don't do anything. Excuse me, they use all their mana, and don't have any serious plays. Not blocking here. White, green, blue. Oh. What do you got here for me? It's like Geist of St. Draft. Reflector Mage. Ugh. That's really strong, actually. There goes our chance of lethal. Alright, let's see if we can flip. No flip, unfortunately, which means we'll have to likely go upstairs with the Kolaghan's command. And let's see if there's anything in our graveyard we can actually get back. Nope, which means we have to make them discard. And hopefully they don't have like a Dispel that they brought in here. Oh man, one colorless. Oh, ooh. Are we getting Spell Quellered here? Man, our opponent's deck is just firing on all cylinders here. Oh, did they fail to find? Oh, jeez. Did they not have another basic? No basic island? What's going on? Yes. Oh, and they discarded Knight of the Reliquary. Alright, so I think we play another Delver here. What's going on? Are we lagging? I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, okay. We're not attacking. Oh, we can't cast it because of Reflector Mage. Duh. Ugh. Whoops. We got Elspeth out of the way. That was offender number 1. They have another land. We're keeping back the board here because of Gavney Township. What we're trying to hope for, ideally, is to top deck a Lightning Bolt and go for the lethal swing. We'll go down to 9. Get another Steam Vents. Just have another red source. And let's see if we want. Yes, we would like to flip Delver. Sure would. And I think we attack with Delver. It's important to still be aggressive here. And I think I want to run out the other Delver as another blocker. Here they might be tempted to Spell Queller it. And I'm inclined to say sure, because on their upkeep, I can actually go Cryptic, tap the team. And yeah, that'll give them a voice token, but then it sets us up for lethal on the next turn. Tap all creatures your opponents control and draw a card. Yep. And now they're going to have to play another creature just to stay alive. Vendilion Click. That's a pretty good creature. Take a look at our hand. They don't see the kill because we don't have it yet. Let's see. Kill, Lightning Bolt, terminate. Yeah, that gets us there, I think. Of course, it depends what our opponent has in their hand. But we're going to go for it here. And attack out. Sweet, we got there. Oh man, that was pretty close. But we played to our outs. We got aggressive when we needed to be. And that's what matters. You really got to time the aggression down. I really love Cryptic Command, how versatile it is. Like we saw, just tap their team. Who cares if Voice gets him a token? Because we're winning the tempo game almost. But yeah, thanks for watching. We're doing pretty well so far in this Modern Competitive League, and hopefully we can keep it going. See you soon.